Hello traders. Yeah, hope everybody's good and everybody's doing well. So welcome to Awesome Forex, and it is another day and it is another time for analysis. It is the weekend analysis. I'm going to provide outlook on gold for the coming week, and mainly because we're in the beginning of the month, so I can start with monthly time frame. I can start with the monthly time frame to see maybe how the last month has closed and what may we expect in this month. So basically in a monthly time frame, what is important there is now we had this powerful push to the downside, and then we had some rejections. Finally we had some rejections from the downside. So basically it seems like there are buyers around this area, and always looking back at the same region or the same level, always buyers came in strongly, now pushing price up. So it seems like always buyers, they are still always taking price up around this area. So this rejection is a very clear thing that indicates that buyers, they came in and push price to the upside. So that is one of the very general outlook that we can have in what we call a monthly time frame. So as we go to lower time frames, I will have that specific direction on what is most likely to happen in gold. So moving to weekly time frame. Now in a weekly time frame, maybe, okay, something's wrong there. So in weekly time frame, what's important there is just in 2 weeks now consecutively, price has been consolidating. Actually, it shows some indecisions, and especially this week, actually it has closed with some indecisions there. So it indicates that now in the coming weeks, price may open strongly to any direction, maybe to the upside or to the upward or to the downside. But basically, as I'm going deeper in a lower time frame, I will provide a very clear direction of where market is most likely to open to. So now maybe as we go down, maybe in daily time frame, let's have something in daily time frame. So in daily time frame, we can have even other things, like we can incorporate things like wave counts. Maybe you can have wave counts, we can have some trend lines and everything. But basically looking on what is happening in daily time frame, now this may include what I already done in my previous analysis. Always we had this move to the downside. Now this move to the downside, this was an ABC. So basically having the wave counts, maybe we can incorporate the wave counts, something like this. So now mainly we had this ABC to the downside. Now it was completed very well, and I think this was a very key area in my previous analysis. I was talking about this ABC, but mainly I was looking for this to push at least to certain levels down there, but price turned around that area and then pushed strongly, moving beyond the previous high. Now it has moved at least beyond the previous high. So basically this indicates that this move to the downside probably was already completed, and then including things like the Fibonacci now to see if this correction has yet completed. Now you'll find that now it has moved around 50%. So 50% is also a very key area for price to always to turn and keep on moving to that original, or to that we call the primary, to that primary direction. So always what's happening here is always likely to be continuation to the upside. But basically looking on what is happening now, recently here, we have those two candles here. So looking at those two candles, we had this now in daily time frame, we had this which was very powerful, now closing to the upside very strongly. But now the next one started moving strongly to the other direction. So it seems like there's something which is still going on there. So price has failed to take on moving to the upside, but it has turned strongly to the downside. So something is still happening there that may be well understood as I'm going to lower time frames. Maybe in 4-hour time frame I will provide something which is very exact. So now in 4-hour time frame, what I can explain here is just this movement to the upside now. This movement to the upside. After completion of this ABC to this level, and actually it has moved to the level of the fourth, it has moved to the level of the previous fourth wave, which is always clearly which is clearly acceptable. It is a clearly acceptable depth of correction, so it is most likely for price to turn and continue when it has already moved around the previous fourth. But now, looking on what has happened to this move to this movement to the upside, always it is not so clear like this is an impasse now. It is not that clear as an impasse. Now it seems like price moved in form of 3 waves up. So if price moved in form of 3 waves up, and it is just moving in 3 waves up to the to the direction of the primary trend. So now, in relation to what has happened in this ABC, and then plus what is moving there now in those 3 waves up, now this seems to be just a combination of structures sometimes, or maybe I can describe this as what we call the expanding flat now. So if this will be expanding flat, it is clearly acceptable because we have this move up this area. This will be A. Then this movement to the upside now, it seems to have 3 waves. Now this will be B. And finally we have this current move to the downside now. This is going to be C. So this C may push strongly at least to certain areas there. So it must move beyond it must move beyond this previous swing low. So it will move beyond this previous swing low, previous ABC, because it is an expanding thing. So it will move to around certain regions there, and the most likely region to be reached is this one, because we have certain level of structure that previously price respected several times. So we are looking for price at least to reach those levels before now it takes us to the upside. So this is the most likely thing to happen in the coming week. But because I'm doing this while the market is not open, so on Monday when the market opens, I'm going to look what exactly is happening there, and basically looking on what is going on here, it seems like there is a power to the downside. This candle here was very, very strong to the downside, so there is certain power to the downside, which is most likely to push the price maybe beyond this level. But what I'm going to look here is, now I'm going to look for something like, I'm going to look for this. Maybe we can have this trend line. So price, when it reaches this level, this trend line now, always when it reaches this and break this trend line, it will be a very clear thing that price is going to move beyond this previous level of structure. So I'll be looking what's going to happen on Monday, and as long as always I trade on Tuesday, I trade starting from Tuesday. So basically I will update my I will be updating informations on Telegram, and specifically for subscribers, Signal subscribers, I'll be updating those informations on a specific direction of the market after having that clear formation around this region, because this region has been forming indecision candles for 2 weeks consecutively. So it is a very tricky regions that price may open strongly to any direction. But the most likely thing is price must push a little bit to the downside before opening strongly to the upside. The most likely thing is to have a very powerful push to the upside or a long-term move to the upside, but this is going to begin with a little bit push to the downside. So this is the most likely thing to happen. And always, if you like this, make sure that you hit a thumb up button, and also make sure that you put a comment if you have any comment, and also you have to subscribe if it is just your first time visiting this channel. Make sure that you subscribe this channel, and also make sure that you share this video if you think that it is helpful. But important enough, you have to just incorporate your own analysis on what I have said here in order to have that specific direction of price in the coming week. So thank you for your time, and have a nice weekend.